welcome back, or welcome for the first time if you've never seen me or anything that I've ever done. I wanted to make this for a while, but these last couple of, it's just, listen, I'm gonna talk a lot. Probably. I just filmed this video in Spanish. Hi. Sorry. I am Lorenza. You can call me Lo. I am Mexican and bilingual. And I make videos sometimes. I am trying this new thing where I'm not trying this new thing. I turned 25 this year. And for whatever reason, I've decided that I am going to let go of all of the last things that I felt were holding me back in my life and who I am as a person, and sharing myself and opening up to welcome new things into my life and people. And a lot of the things were about the fact that I usually really hate talking about my feelings and my life, myself, which is hilarious because I also ramble a lot. But I really don't like it. I will make jokes about it. I will talk about something that's maybe a little sadder or darker and make a joke, and while I'm laughing and make it seem like it's not that bad. It's just, the Chandler Bing way, I guess. Because, sure. And recently, this month, I don't know, I'm very spiritual. I'm really into astrology and all this energy stuff. And times have been really weird. And this month particularly, I felt a really big shift in my life, in the sense that I've been going out a bit more and I've been hanging out with people and meeting new people, and I find myself acting and being different than I used to be, and that means being more open or has been being more open and more chill and more relaxed. And for whatever reason, the other day I woke up with this need to just talk and say a lot of things that I wanted to get off my chest. So I've decided to just film it and go for it and just say it, because there are things that it's not like I felt like I was hiding, because who am I really hiding from if no one's looking, but also that I was walking around and avoiding and tiptoeing and talking about or mentioning, because I hate vulnerability. It's wonderful and it's how you build bonds. But it's very uncomfortable and I generally don't like it, but I'm really trying. And also I just felt like I had to do it. You keep getting all these readings, these tarot readings on TikTok and whatever, and people are like, you need to share your story, you need to tell your truth, and I'm like, but no one cares and no one's asking, and I don't know why you would matter, but it matters to me, I guess. So I'm doing this instead. Yeah, we're getting rid of the last shreds of I'm holding on to my stuff as hard as I can, because I can't let go of this thing. But I do want new happy things to come my way, so you let stuff go. So this is what we're doing. It's gonna be an odd, like, there isn't a plan to this video. I'm just talking, okay? And I hope it makes sense and it finds people who get it and who might feel the same way, because I feel like it's a thing. What I really wanted to say and clear the air is I wanted to get some things off my chest that I felt like I've been not hiding per se, but not really being super open about. And a lot of that has been dealing with my mental health, which over my life really has been huge. And I've only just now started to realize how badly it seeped looked into every area of my life and relationships and stuff that I've done or stopped doing or whatever, because it was so heavy in my head, and it's made the last particularly 2 decades of my life just very different for me than what people who were around experienced. And recently I've run into old friends and we've kind of rekindled some relationships, and hearing what they remember and then seeing how I remember it has been kind of a mindfuck, to say the least. Because of all that, and it's not like I want to sit here and like cry, because I don't, but I did want to be a bit more transparent about all of this, because the truth is that most days I kind of don't want to be here. More often than not. Most days I try to be really positive, and I've been doing, the affirmation things and trying to work out and regulate your nervous system. And while a lot of those things really do work, I also recognize that this might be something that will never go away. And it just is a part of who I am and how I work. And I wanted to be a bit more open about that, because it is a huge part of my life. Unfortunately. And the other day, particularly when I wanted to do this, it was really heavy on me. And it comes and goes, and it's why I disappear a lot and why I often don't know what to do. And because it's really easy for me to fall back down into not wanting to be here. Which is, I'm sorry. It's not hard to say. It's just a lot of people don't know how to react. And I'm not like trying to be depressive or whatever, because I'm really trying to enjoy my life and live my life and find things that make me happy and excited about new opportunities and stuff. But it is a huge thing, and I think it's important to keep that in mind and just put it out there, because it is something that, like, genuinely really, yeah. I don't know how many other ways I can say it. There was probably something else that I could have said. And I don't know why I felt like I needed to say this. It's not something that I hide, but it's not something that I talk about a lot, and a lot of people maybe don't know. I do have really bad anxiety a lot of the time. It makes it really hard, often, for me to feel comfortable enough to leave my house. I have been kind of in hermit mode over the last couple of years, and this month has already put me to the test. So the other day by things, I was invited to go out with some friends, like 3 times in a week, and it sent me into a whole spiral. After one, because I was really proud, because I've gotten to a place where I can do that from one day to another without completely freaking the fuck out, and we had a lot of fun. But 2, I realized that it really shook my routine, and then I had to find ways to recenter myself to be able to sleep and actually rest, because I was tired, and just moving around my usual thing seems to really put me in an odd headspace these days, which is new, because I never thought I would have a routine, and that ruining that routine would send me into such a thing, but it did. Even though I had a lot of fun, and it was another thing, because I'm trying to, I've gotten to a place where, listen, my life might not look like what I thought it would at this point in my life, but I am who I want to be, in a weird way. And I found that I'm no longer freaking out that much when I meet new people. I am myself right off the bat. I'm not waiting to give you personality privileges, even though some stuff might come later on, not immediately. I don't talk a lot if we just met, and you will find that. But I'm not that stressed, and I'm not that I don't know. It was. I don't know if it was the people I've met recently that just made it easy to vibe and flow, and it was really fun, and I had a lot of. But it sent me into this thing of looking. I was already, and finding all of these things, and also all of these moments in my life where I let a lot of other stuff get in the way and not let myself just flow with people because I wasn't sure if I should trust them or what's gonna happen or if I look weird or if I'm acting weird, and I apparently no longer care, which is great, and really good. And so that lately. And also that if you hear me doing the affirmations and talking about really positive things and stuff like that, I'm also trying to, get into it. It doesn't come easily. It's not common. It's not normal. It's. And then even if you have heavy things on you, you can still enjoy moments in life. And that. Also, been figuring out a lot about relationships and how I fall into that and stuff because I'm 25. I've never dated anyone. I'm not entirely sure I've ever actually had a crush on anyone. Maybe one guy when I was 12. Everything else seems like messy and not really like actual feelings for people. So also figuring a lot of that out. I've been reading a lot of romance books, a lot of queer books. And it's opened up stuff. Not so much, and this isn't me, like, because who cares? But I am saying it's made me realize and like try to pay more attention. And it's less about who you're attracted to, but how, well, for me right now, how I experience the attraction, if I ever experience the attraction, because I generally don't, which has been interesting. It is another thing that has been on my mind a lot lately. Been talking a lot with Lex, my best friend, because listen, there's so much in this area of life, I think, that we do wrong, that we talk about wrong, especially nowadays. It's become such a, I don't know, I don't like it. And it's a delicate subject, I would say, for some people. It's just, yeah. So I don't want to like. I have this thing of saying things and scared of being labeled or put in a box and then having to deal with that. Which is why I have trouble talking about these things. So, yeah, in the wise words of one incredible, beautiful, gorgeous Connor Cobalt, I will say I am attracted to people, to all of who they are, everything that they are, their mannerisms and their flaws and issues. Just, yeah, people, I guess. And you should all be way more romantic with your friends. I think you should be a little in love with your friends. Always. Just as a thing. Everyone should be a little in love with their friends, if you ask me. So yeah. I'm not, okay, there's, if anyone wants to name something, say something, whatever, I'm comfortable with a certain label. But I also don't think it's anyone's business, kind of. I don't. So yeah, I want to be like, I am blank, but I am. Not straight. That's, I think, the best I can do. I'm having trouble with the label thing. Like, I like the memes and I feel I relate to a lot of the memes and certain stuff. But then I don't want to like say, like, I have, maybe it's part of I have trouble, whatever. But nothing. So it's, yeah, mental health and, yeah. just really wanted to. The other day, I mainly just wanted to talk about the depression and the anxiety because it's a huge, huge thing. And I feel like I don't talk about it enough. Not in my life, not about me, not about my experience with it, not how such little things as going out and having fun feel fucking monumental. Because it sounds ridiculous. But it does. And also growing up and realizing that you were, for once, actually kind of relating to people in a healthy, non-codependent, free, open way is just huge. And I feel ready, kind of, to step into a new era of my life that came with a lot of changes. A lot of changes. A lot of stuff to consider and think about. And yeah. Just, I feel reborn, weirdly. But also in the middle of it. Which is wild and crazy. But I want to share more stuff with you guys and be more honest about things like this. Like when I'm having a really rough time and trouble seeing lights. Not today, but like Monday. I was. Just felt like I was hiding for whatever reason, and I don't want to anymore. I don't have a reason to hide. I just also don't think people care or that it's anyone's business unless you're asking, and no one's asking. But you know, never hurts, I guess, to have stuff out there. And yeah, I think that's it. For now, we'll see. I love you. Thank you for watching the video. If you did watch the video, I know I'm a little odd and weird, and I always come out here just dropping shit on you, and I apologize. But you know, when it ebbs, it flows, I guess. So I'm not sure that means anything. But well, if you like hockey, if you watch hockey, tell me what your favorite team is, because I'm just getting into it. I'm having a lot of fun, but I don't know anything about anything other than damn, you know, because damn, fights are fun. I'm kind of understanding it. I've been having a lot of fun, and I'm sorry that Jack Hughes is not playing for like 8 weeks because he cut his finger. That sucks. I was having so much fun watching him play, and Connor Bedard as well. And the Bruins, I know nothing, so pardon me. They're fun to watch. They're really fucking fun to watch. I will say. I'm really enjoying it. Just the flow of the game is so fun. Wow, and the fights are incredible. Truly, never thought I would like seeing people be like aggressive, because it's aggressive, but it's so fun. And yeah, thank you for watching if you watched it all the way through. And if you have any questions or want me to talk about anything else, I guess we could talk about anything else. If you, hopefully, I love you. Thank you. Have a great day, good week. I don't know when you're watching this, but I hope you have a good everything, and that things come your way. Next year is a number 1 apparently in numerology, so it means beginnings. It's like rewarding everything that you've already worked for. So a lot of good stuff should be coming our way soon. Probably why it feels like a rebirth, like a staying still so far. So yeah, and I'm excited about that for you and for me and for everyone who wants it. And who, yeah, just, yeah, really spiritual, and I've moved a lot, and I've been scrambled. Especially recently, goddamn, the times are really messing with my head. But I'm having a lot of fun. I also give myself 2 new tattoos on my knees, and they're some of the best ones I've done. I got another one. I did another one on my foot, but that one's not very good, so I'm not gonna show you because it wasn't good. The angle I was doing it at was weird, and the lines weren't straight at all, and it didn't work well. But the other ones were really good, and I'm really happy and excited about that. And it felt like right timing. Life is weird, you guys. It's really, really weird. I'm having really weird dreams. My dreams are like, it really feels like I've shifted somehow and entered a new reality, a new timeline, or whatever. Even my dreams are weird. The energy is a little off, but it's exciting. I wake up feeling like nice most days. I don't know. Stuff's going on. I can't tell what it is, but well. Thank you for watching. If you watched all the way, I apologize for the rambling, and it's been weird days, but hopefully more to come and new good things, and yeah. And wish me luck, because I'm gonna be deleting a lot of stuff from the camera roll that I probably should have deleted a really long time ago, but you know, maybe next time. I got this phone like 3 years ago or something, and I linked it to my other phone, so I downloaded everything that I had on my other phone, because I didn't think about it, and I didn't want to bring all the old stuff to this one, but it just did it without my permission. I just didn't think it through. Well, yeah, because I wanted like a new clean slate with this one, so that I would have space for new stuff. This feels like a message, and like a metaphor. Now I'm gonna have to clean it anyways. So yeah. Bye.